Yeah, Casey, you guys were down by one at halftime, and then in the second half, they were really able to open it up. Just what kind of changed in the second half that allowed them to have more success?
Everything. Everything changed in terms of um, defense. I think we weren't as active on the defensive end. We didn't talk as much. And then offense, we went back to what kind of what made us lose all year. Selfish basketball, guys. No passes, no movement, and it was easy for them to guard simply. And then just like I always say, defense leads to easy buckets on the offensive end, and that's pretty much how they got going.
Brent?
Casey, you guys have shown that you can play with pretty much anybody in spurts, but you guys have had those lapses that kind of take you out of games. How frustrating is that, especially since it keeps happening?
Yeah, it's it's definitely not a talent thing. We know we can compete with any team in the country, but it's a 40-minute game, and you don't get trophies for competing with anybody for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, however long you compete for. You got to compete for the entire game, and that's what you have to do, especially in this conference.
Corey?
Casey, you mentioned the selfish basketball. The ball kind of gets stuck at times. What has to change in order for that to, get to a 40-minute game as opposed to 20 minutes?
Yeah, just movement. I think it's as a defender, it's easy to guard when the ball sticks. I suppose when the ball's moving. Whenever we guard the opposing team, the ball's always moving. There's always movement on the offensive end, and we're always in this position where we have to scramble. And I think that's way harder to guard. And then trying to close it out for the game, I just think that whenever we move the ball, it's way harder for the defense to guard.
And I was going to mention too, you did get 14 points from your bigs tonight, but with both of them fouling out and playing a little bit, having a difficult time on the defensive end, how difficult was it in terms of trying to move the ball when you don't have them down low on a typical basis?
You said how hard was it when you don't have them?
How hard is it when you don't typically have them playing the offensive game that they did tonight?
I think on the offensive end, I think they were solid. They were solid. They rolled hard. I just think as guards we had to do simple things like make the extra pass to them. I think they're open a lot of times on those ball screens, and especially I think tonight they put themselves in a position where they didn't score, but I think they put themselves in a position to score. And I think as guards we got to feed them a lot more. Then on the defensive end, I just think it was tough because they got in foul trouble early. I think Ebenezer got in foul trouble early in the first half. Then you got those two at the beginning of the second half. So they were kind of playing hesitant, I guess. Not hesitant, but they didn't want to get out the game. But I don't know, man. I just think as a team, we just got to come together and figure out how we could just fix what we have to do.
Jonas?
Casey, obviously you guys have Florida State on Saturday and then the ACC tournament. How do you kind of talk to the guys and let them know, there's still games to be played. We can't hang our heads and mail it in the last month of the season?
Yeah, I think anything could happen in March. I guess from my time at Virginia, I just anything could happen. You gotta have that next game mentality. But the only thing, I think I always tell we gotta fix our mistakes. We can't just keep addressing them and keep keep pointing them out. We know what we have to do. We know what the problem is. But the only thing is we gotta figure out a way to fix it. And that's pretty much the strategy going into not only the last game but the tournament, is to fix those mistakes. And if we don't, it's going to keep being the same result.